All the way live. It's all the way live. I know. Stop singing, John, because Facebook will be like, you don't have the rights to that music. I hope not. You hear me? Like, my no singing ass sing. What?
You're so funny.
Anyway, how you doing out there, Instagram? Hey, if you want to see both of us, hey, Shaman, you can go over to YouTube, my YouTube channel, and you'll see us live, or my Facebook. I'm doing it like I'm trying to cover the moon or the stars or everything else. Well, let me wave at people on Instagram. They like to wave. Wave. Hi, y'all. What's up, peeps over here in one room together? I'm a little bit on fire.
I see.
I'm in the CF training. I'm actually like knowing why I still stayed at being a motherfucking CF. Changing the world. Let's get better than that. Where are my braids? Somebody asked me. I did not. I can't remember. My braids. They were locks. They weren't braids. My sister. But what happened is that some change happened in my world, and I was like, it's time to turn into Morpheus. And this is not the Matrix. This is Morpheus, y'all. You know, would you like the blue pill or the red pill? You get to choose, or the green or the red, whatever one you want to take.
I
Green,
was
blue,
gonna be
yellow.
like, can I opt out of the pills? Does it come in liquid form?
It's liquid gel inside, so you can just chew it and like, ah. Good morning, She Spies. What's up, my sister? How you doing? How y'all doing? You can tell.
I want whatever you have right
Oh,
now.
motherfuckers can have it. Y'all can have this shit. Uh, 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 Okay.
I'm over here
Anyway,
like,
Grand
excuse me while
Rising.
I lie.
Alicot, what's up, my sister? What's up? Yes, I am on fire this morning. I'm headed to Mexico Thursday, probably Wednesday. I was telling my sister I have a ticket for Thursday, but I think I'm gonna change it to Wednesday because when you actually in the spot, see how many of y'all don't do things that you like, I want to do that, but I never would do that. How many lists do people have of shit that they what was the title we said we were gonna talk about?
Getting what you want.
Oh, that,
That's
y'all.
not where I was going with it, but I like where you're going.
Yeah. But getting what we go both places. I'm flexible. You know, what if you can get what you want? Would you get it? Or would you actually say safe? How many of you all stand safe? That's boring as hell. People on Instagram, you probably be a better if you come over to this screen, like I'm gonna try to push you over here. Okay. No, like I should push you over there, like look like I'm dancing. No, I'm not Janet Jackson though. So
I love
yes,
it.
I am on one, y'all. And this is my high. This is my high of consciousness. And I say that because uh, I was being Rudy Poot before this training. I was actually a little bit in resistance of training. It's a 5-day class. And what I realized, this shit's kind of dope. And it ain't for everybody. You know, this is a thing, getting what you want. You know, I do classes all the time, and I'm telling people right now, when I do classes now, if you register for a class and not enough people sign up, if you see me walking down the street, walk on by. So the reason I say that is getting what you want, you have to know that you're the most valuable product. Most people don't get what they want. They stay in fucked up relationships and stuff because they don't get what they want. You got to be willing to get what you want. And this is the biggest secret to get what you want. You got to be willing to ask.
Mm.
So most people just sit there and be like, take it, take it. I was going to say something vulgar, but I'm going to clean it up because it's, y'all take it wherever the dark sun don't shine. But why? Unless it's pleasurable. But if it ain't pleasurable, keep it moving.
Yeah.
Like an enema. Keep it moving. See how you go around that? You just skeet skeet. So anyway, how y'all doing out there? Question at hand we ask y'all is, what are y'all getting what you want? And if you're not, and what's up, sister? I'll see you tomorrow during our meeting. Hey, I got a team of people. See, some shit's changing for me, y'all. Ellen, how you doing, sister? I decided to put a team of distinguishable beings together to help me on this journey of spreading consciousness. Can y'all feel that? Yeah, I can feel it. It's a vibe. I was listening. I'm gonna get back to this, but I gotta go back. I was listening to this band called Goody Mob. Any of y'all ever heard of Goody Mob? And it's a song they have a cell therapy.
Oh, that's why I didn't recognize. I recognized that I didn't recognize the
Yeah,
artist. Go on.
yeah. So Alakat says she don't know. I want to get what I want. You got to ask and be in demand. You got to do some shit different and quit, motherfuckers. Quit being safe.
Go
Jumping.
back to cell therapy.
Okay, so I was listening to cell therapy, and I'm sitting back here looking at me being John motherfucking Ashford, and this weekend I was like, how do I become more vibrant with people with melanin like me? And I realized that I was about to beat me up because I realized that I'm weird and I'm different. But I don't have anybody who treat me different because I'm like that. I just got to realize that once you start being you and start doing different stuff, it might take some time. Like there's a couple of people who always got my back. This sister across the screen from me right now always got my back. My wife got my back. My kids got my back. My mom and my dad. My mom and even her dementia, she got my back. My brother's my ace. I got people around me who got my back. And once you, and it doesn't really matter about them having your back. Because if you feel comfortable with you, you got your back. You got your own motherfucking back. And once you have your own back, you can choose and roll from that space. And then you get what you want all the time. But cell therapy, I'm gonna put this on here. If anybody can put that down there, I'll try to put it on the later because I can't put it on here because I'm not that good at that right now. Because maybe my sister, because I forged up. Check out this song, Cell Therapy. And I've been following some of these cats for a long time because I'm a little bit older. And I like taking messages out of songs because messages to songs are like, what do you call oracles? I use music as oracles. Like I'm thinking about something, the music comes to me like boom, bang, and I see the words, and I even jumped into it. What's the song? I haven't put this out yet, but I'm writing a chapter in the book that I'm writing. Yeah, I'm having it all. I'm getting what I want. So I'm writing this book, and in this chapter, I have this line by Heat Wave. Ain't no half stepping. That's the title of the song, and ain't no half stepping for me no more because I'm doing it or I'm not doing it. Ain't no half stepping. Go back and listen to the lyrics, and so I look at it, and I get to that point because a lot of times when you're trying to get what you desire, you do these 3 or 4 things: you quit, you stop, you turn back, and you give up.
I have one that's not on your list.
What's that?
Try to manipulate and control the situation.
Well, manipulation, if you're good at it, you get what you want. But most people get scared of manipulation because they think manipulation is a dirty ass word. Manipulation means to be something. Manipulate first, Latin. Last night I went to dinner with my son's girlfriend, and she told me something. You were kind of educated. I'm like, yeah, what the fuck you think I am? A back in the woods, motherfucker. No, just kidding. Just kidding. If she's
Kind
seen,
of.
just kidding.
You're a little educated, John.
No, I'm not. I'm just like, I just like shit. I get what I want because I'm willing to go a little bit further. And I'm not giving up. Ain't no half stepping, as Heat Wave said. Most of y'all might be young. Y'all know who Heat Wave is. If you don't know who Heat Wave is, go check it out. Ain't no half stepping. Go check out that on YouTube. Got all the videos. You can go look at, download, look at that shit. But my purpose of saying that is, what if it was okay to like keep on striving and being different? Like I'm in this training, and the whole time in this training, I'm looking like, am I selling out or do I see something different? And I realize I see shit different. You know, in this one of the chapters, I talk about being and how you try to describe who you are. And when you start to be truly you, you might get crunchy and sometimes you might feel depression because you no longer fit in the circle of the other people that you hung out with. It's not that they exclude, sometimes they will exclude you, sometimes you exclude yourself, but it's not really an exclusion. It might be more of an awareness of, oh, you're not acting upon your fears. You're not half stepping. Majority of people I sense This is, I know sometimes my sister Lila gonna correct me on this. Sometimes I think people stop getting what they want or choosing to get what they desire because they stop asking and they settle. It's like going to the restaurant and getting some food that you don't like and eating that shit and then being mad that you ate the food. Once again, you people on Instagram, if y'all want to see this whole thing, I'm talking to both screens, so not being rude to y'all, but we're over here with Facebook Live and YouTube. So I'm just saying. Anyway, uh, and I say that because I'm really on fire. Like the rest of my classes, I have a How to Become Money workbook class coming up on October 8th. And I'm gonna say this to you all. Most of y'all are like, oh well, you got it made. No, I don't have it made. I'm just willing to keep on stretching. I have an apple tree down here, and the deers or some of the squirrels eat the fruit, the very bottom. When the higher fruit, and I did this before I bit into apple. I'm like, this is okay. And then I bit into this other apple. I was like, oh my God, it was up closer to the sun. It tastes a little bit, so you had to stretch, get on the ladder, stretch. Like yoga, apple yoga, I call it. Apple yoga. I know I'm being funny. Anyway, I hope it's entertaining for y'all. But I guess the question that I would say is getting what you want. What does that look like to you? Why aren't you? Let me ask you this: why aren't you guys? If you listen to this and hear this later, why aren't you getting what you desire? Why aren't you getting it? What are you not choosing? Who are you scared of? Are you scared of yourself and your choices? It's just one of those things that I start thinking about. See, that's what happened in my side of my head. It's like, because I'm dealing with me. I had some deep conversations with Lila, and I talk all the time. If I was this is just crazy. I'm gonna say some crazy ass shit. If I was what's some people in Utah?
Amish.
No, that's Amish is
Mormon.
Mormon. Lila would be one of my wives because we talk so goddamn much. People think, are y'all married? And but I got a lot of people, like a lot of sisters that I'm like that, because I like reflect. I think out loud. And so she allows me to think out loud. Just keep on expanding. But anyway, I really don't want to lose this vibe about, are you willing to stretch and get what you desire? Are you willing to choose more? And quit fucking settling. Settling ain't shit. And that's for everybody. How many people have you gone with people? So, have you been in a relationship with somebody more than 5 years? I wish you could play a videotape of you being in a relationship with somebody past 5 years. Because the first year, you're like, yeah, y'all hitting it like bunny rabbits. Hey, year 5, 7, you're like, womp womp. I can't stand that motherfucker. What is that? I know I might scare some people away from this. I might be hitting somebody's buttons right now, but I'm saying this because I'm learning that. How many buttons do you hit that keep you from getting what you want? Because you have to protect.
That's an interesting way of putting it.
Yeah, because you got to protect somebody else's feelings. Somebody said some stuff about, and this is where I differ than a lot of people. I was having a discussion with somebody. I had a business meeting for my Being John Asher business, and somebody told me that some people left Access because Access talks about you can't have feelings and shit like that. And I was like, well, that's what Access thinks. See, what happens is that Access don't tell you how to be. What She's by says, after I hit 5 years mark, I kicked him to the curb. Yeah, that 5-year itch. You like, and what is that? And it's okay to kick somebody to the curb.
I thought the itch took 7 years.
No, not right now. Everything's fast. Everything is microwave right now. What was 7 in the past is 5 to 3 now.
Okay.
Hell, it might be 2. It's because we're processing stuff so much faster, and people having a hard time to keep up. And if you have small mindsets, you can't keep up. You can't. You will never keep up, because if you think small, you got to stay small. Like somebody asked me, do you read books? I'm always ordering books. When's the last time somebody ordered a book or listened to a book? If you read a lot, Here's a hint for if you invite. This is a relationship. What you want? If you read a lot or you listen to books a lot, and that motherfucker ain't doing it, it's gonna be 2 years. Because
Yeah,
the information, because the person can't be as flexible as you are. It's just a point of view I have.
no, it's a good one. It's taking it kind of literally, but I am someone who grows a lot.
Yeah,
So if my partner isn't growing with me, we will rapidly grow apart.
absolutely.
I heard a lyric yesterday in a song that it said we were meant to be but not made to last.
Damn, damn, settling. And what if you could last?
But what if that's not settling? What
Would
if
say
the
more.
meant to be, because there is that some people are here for a season, a reason, or a lifetime. And we try to make season and reason people lifetime people.
Yeah, break it down. Break it down.
And like my children's father,
Mm-hmm.
he was here to help me heal some stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And for them three kids, utterly useless beyond that. But I was trying to make him a lifetime, even though I knew he was a reason. It was a
Yeah,
really long season. But once I got the reason, we were done.
yeah, yeah. And see, here's the piece about it. And here's the thing that I know I'm gonna step
But
on some
that
people's
doesn't
toes.
mean we weren't meant to be.
Yeah,
We
because
just
you
weren't
have
made
a
to
philosophy
last.
of. Here's the other piece. What if you looked at everything being a contribution and letting go of your judgment?
Yeah.
Like what happens is that like people a contribution and whatever that contribution might be. What if it's a contribution? See, a contribution doesn't mean it's going to be always positive. That's your judgment shit. It might be something that actually allows you to stretch and grow. It was uncomfortable for a little bit, but it's like I put the wrong shoe on when I go buy some new shoes because it's too small. I go get a bigger shoe. They bring it out. Bam, boom. It's comfortable. I move on. Contribution. I could have kept that first shoe. My toes would have been like that. My like this. Y'all see it like that. But I changed the shoes and I'm good.
Yeah.
What if you gave yourself that much liberty to be in that space? And here's the piece about it coming out of the confinements of this reality. Ooh, that's gonna rock some people's boat.
I think another reason people don't get what they want is because they won't tell the truth.
Come out of the confinements of this reality. As a good wife, I can't tell my husband what I really like or desire. As a good friend, if I say this to Lila, she gonna leave me alone.
Hey,
What's up,
Connie.
Connie?
She called us cute. I've been called cute 3 times today. Ooh,
Because you
4.
is. Quit faking the funk. Homeboy know that. Ask him. But anyway, back to the lecture at hand. That's another rap song. Y'all can't cut that one out. But anyway, what if? That's why Connie said, "Cause you are." Because here's the other thing: people can't receive even the like if you get a compliment to somebody in a relationship and you've been in for so long and you haven't done it for a while, they think you lying because they're so used to being in the
Do they
confines.
think you're lying or do they think you want something?
So here's the piece about it. What about telling people what? See, okay, now we're gonna break it down. I hope no little kids in the room watching this because here is the piece that I'm gonna break down. How many of you all have sex? And at the end of the session, somebody left the session not being satisfied.
I don't know what sex like that is like.
Okay.
Let me rephrase that. I'm lying. I don't continue to have sex like that.
Okay. That. What's up?
You get two opportunities.
Yeah.
After the second time, we are done. Unless we have had a conversation. If I like you enough that I want to keep you and the sex is the challenge,
Yeah.
then we need to have some conversations about the bedroom behavior.
Yeah.
But
twice. But here's the piece about it. The issue with it is because most people in this reality, we are trained, especially women and women in the past, cannot say and demand what they want, a desire. So what happens, they keep quiet. And if they are, wait, let me give this, because if they do, then what the brother say? Oh,
right.
she a bitch. Man, nah.
She a
Get
bitch
your
or
punk
she a
ass.
slut. She
That's
a
how come your
hoe.
ass gonna be
How dare
sitting.
she enjoy sex?
Exactly. That's how come some people gonna get left sitting on the curb or kicked to the curb, like She Spy says, because they're not willing to be open to the possibility of having a dialogue.
Yeah.
And communication is the number one thing that we don't do anymore. How many times
Is
I
it
went to a
though?
restaurant and I noticed, you know, have you been to a restaurant and you see somebody sitting across at the table and they got either newspaper with the other person sitting across or they got a fucking phone? Where's the intimacy in that? Where's the intimacy in that?
My ex-husband was like, "Why do you have a book with you everywhere you go?" And I was like, "Because I don't want to talk to you."
Exactly. And with the question could have been, you know, what can we do different? Because I'm feeling kind of cheesy here
Yeah.
because you're not available. So
Yeah.
what possibility could we have?
This could turn into a session and we don't have time. We've got 9 minutes.
No, we don't. I ain't got it.
But
I got a little weight because I'm on fire. I'm not at work, y'all. Today I'm creating. I'm in my business. I'm training it. Unless my sister need to go.
I was
I,
like,
I
I gotta go to work.
oh, okay. So then we can.
We don't have to fully stick to the 9 minutes,
Yeah.
but I do have work to do.
Yeah.
But maybe we'll talk more about settling in the future. But that was definitely a settling, compromising experience.
Yeah. Because I think settling is the thing that creates that space because you're not getting what you want. So I'm just
Yeah.
gonna settle to the point that you settle that you're miserable. You was, I mean, like, imagine this. Imagine being in a relationship with somebody and they married for like 60, 70 years, right? But the fire been gone for 40 of them years. You just been working on the fumes of what once was. And that goes back to like
That's
not,
interesting.
I'm not saying for all, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying if that's a circumstance, then you're just holding up. How many things do you see in this reality that's fake?
Yeah, no, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about like what keeps that fire going.
I think being able to get what you desire and being able to communicate.
I think it is definitely being fully you and showing up as 100% of who you are.
Absolutely.
I think that's the the key to everything.
Yep.
Um, so then the question becomes, who are you?
Yeah.
And
And what if you, well, here's the piece. The question is, who are you? The other question I would add was that, who are you today? Who are you right
yeah,
now? Because who
yeah.
you're going to be tomorrow
And
could be
who do I
100%
have
different.
to be
Mm,
to get
yeah.
whatever it is that I desire?
Yeah.
Um, so this question came up for me because I've been shifting my relationship with desire.
Yeah.
And I have realized that I pigeonholed desire into this tiny little definition.
Uh-huh.
Like, this is it, nothing else.
Right.
Now, I will say that I am the most easygoing kind of person, anyways, and I'm not really a big material possession human.
Hmm.
But when I do want something, that's the thing I want.
Yeah. And
Like,
do people know it?
I think
Or
so.
do
So
you say it or
shopping,
you beat around? Do you beat around the bush? Or do you actually, hey, this is what I want?
oh, when it's people related, I'm strengthening that muscle of
Okay.
just saying the thing.
Yeah.
I'm definitely a retired people pleaser.
Yeah.
But part of that is because a big desire of mine is always people.
Yeah.
So, for instance,
Interesting.
I don't care about travel. I can stay at my house forever and be perfectly content.
See, I got to get out.
But I got in my car Well, I was. I ended up being driven.
Yeah.
But I was going to Chicago for bars training.
Yeah.
I was going to Chicago for bars training, not because I wanted to see Chicago.
Yeah.
The year before that, I went to Chicago with the person I was seeing to celebrate his birthday. And he
Yeah.
was like, "Do you want to go to Memphis or do you want to go to Chicago? I want to go be with you. I don't care where
Yeah.
we go." I am not a travel person and I'm a bad tourist. I'm a horrible tourist.
Why is
Cuz
that?
cuz I didn't want to go anyway. Not I didn't want to go. I don't care to go anyways. It's not a
Yeah.
desire of mine. But to spend time with people that I enjoy spending time with, I'll go places. By
Yeah.
the way, do you have dates for Nashville yet?
Not yet.
Okay,
The
let me know when you
22nd
get
or
them.
20. No, no, it's the last weekend. It's holiday. I'll get that. It's the last weekend of
Okay.
October. Yeah,
All right.
I'll get that to you. I'll get that
That's
to
that's good enough.
you. Yeah. Well,
So I'll go to Nashville to
yeah,
hang out with John,
yeah,
but I don't give a shit about Nashville.
yeah.
Care
See,
less.
I'm gonna take advantage. I'm a person who's like, what else is willing? Everything a contribution. How can it contribute me greater?
Mhm.
That's the question I'll have. How can it contribute? Yeah.
I mean,
Uh,
it's a three-part trip. My kid wants to do something. I want to do something. That's a great place to do it. And John's going to be there.
how's it get better than that? Yeah. But But anyway, I guess I'll let you go so I can go take a walk because I have
Yeah.
class in an hour.
John's taking a walk.
Yeah,
I'm
get
going
this
to go
body
back to
moving.
work, I suppose.
But we're sorry about the delay, y'all. But it was my fault because I got busy. We're gonna record because I'll be in Mexico next weekend, so
Mhm.
we're gonna record. If you guys ever have any idea, then we have a special event happening in October. Shh, some other sisters gonna join us from a group that we have, and we're gonna make it funky, y'all. Connie's one of them peoples. But anyway, don't tell nobody. I'm gonna get out of here so I can go take a walk. I need to go take care of something before I do that. I hope you guys having a wonderful, 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 magical day. And
Bye, friends.
get what you want. You deserve it. Deuces.
Yes.
And hey, also y'all go to Facebook Live and we gonna go. Wait. Go to YouTube because it's gonna always be on YouTube and register or submit or subscribe, whatever the word you want to use, to my page, being John Ashford, and you'll always get a little and hit the bell so when we go live, y'all can get us and participate.
Yeah, and you get to
Love
see
you,
John
ladies and
cooking on
gentlemen.
Tuesday nights too.
Yes, that's tomorrow night. I have this cooking thing I'm doing for y'all, but like hanging out with y'all. Terry, how you doing, Miss Light? I think you had a birthday too. I hope to see you guys sooner than later. Peace and blessings.
Bye,
Bye.
friends. Oh, everybody's here.